Hi, this is Dr. Una. I am the CEO of Ivy League Pediatrics and I'm your career and business coach. And today is August the 1st, and I always like to think of my year in terms of, okay, so this is August the 1st, 7 months are gone. So what's going on? Like, what have I done? What have I accomplished and stuff like that? So if you're here, maybe you're a little frustrated because you're like, look, my life is a little stagnant. I mean, I started the year with high hopes and it doesn't look like it's too different. Or maybe you've hit some milestones, you've accomplished some goals, but to you, you're like, these are really mediocre. Like, it's nothing really big or excited that I've done. Or maybe you're just like, oh my gosh, it's August. Like, where did the year go? Right? So, do you have landmarks? Do you have milestones? Can you say, wow, the first 7 months of the year, this is what happened? And if you can't, we still have time, right? And I'm going to kind of give you some tips, like what you can do to take charge of the rest of the months in the year, what you can do, okay? And this is not going to be anything too complicated. You're going to be able to do it, okay? So I wanted to hear about how you did it and the kind of difference that it made. So first of all, the first thing you want to do is you want to respect the day, okay? Respect the day, respect every 24-hour period. Understand that it may look small, but the seed of greatness is in it. There's no such thing as I had an amazing year. If you had an amazing year, a productive year, it was because you were productive every day or most days, right? You can't be productive for a year. It's the days that count, right? So you need to start looking at your day differently. I've had days where, well, maybe back in the day where I'm like, yeah, it's just, maybe I'll just, let today go and I'll start all over tomorrow. You don't want to do that. You want to treat every day like a 24-hour period that's a gift, and you can use it or you can lose it, okay? But it's going to be spent one way or another. So you want to start looking at your day differently. You want to don't say I'm going to take charge of the rest of the year. Say I'm going to take charge of today. You know what I mean? So the very first thing, respect the day. Every day is a gift. Is going to be spent. The question is, will you invest it or will you waste it? But it's going to be gone at the end, okay? So start respecting your day, all right? The second thing is you want to treat your day like money. So you want to budget your day, right? So the people who are really good at managing their money will tell you that you manage your money on paper first before you spend your first dollar. So let's say you get, $10,000 a month and the money comes in. Before you spend $1, you should have put on paper, this is my mortgage payment, this is me paying myself, this is what I'm going to use for investment, this is what I'm going to use for, so supplies for the house, and you itemize all that, and then you start spending the money. It's the same thing with your time. Every 24-hour period is a gift. So you're going to take it and you're going to spend it on paper. So I'm going to wake up at 6 o'clock, between 6 and 7, this is what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Now, of course, you need some free time, but you can schedule that as well. This is playtime. I'm just going to, hang out with my kids or, watch TV with my spouse or whatever. But you want to budget your day. You don't want to just go through the day and let the day happen to you. You take charge, and one of the ways you take charge is by budgeting, is by spending it on paper. You might be like, I've heard that before. This is nothing new. This is nothing, crazy exciting. Well, okay. But the question becomes, are you doing it? Because if you're not doing it, the fact that you heard it is not helping you, right? It's in the doing. So every day, are you spending it on paper? I recommend planning your day on paper the night before. Okay, so you hit the ground running. And a little trick I do is I would usually make my to-do list the night before and see if I can cross off a thing or two. So when I wake up in the morning, I really feel like I've cheated the day and I started my day yesterday. It's all psychological, but it motivates me, right? So that's a thing you can do as well, but spend your day on paper the same way you should spend your money on paper before you start, okay? Then the third thing is you've got to take action, okay? The best plans are not going to give you results. It's the best plans that you acted on, okay? So you have to take action, and not just any kind of action, but prioritize action. So the question becomes, I have these 10 things to do today. What is the most important thing I should do today? You do that first. What is the next most important thing I should do today? You do that second, right? So you've already planned your day, and hopefully you prioritized your plan, and then you start hitting those things. You start taking action. imperfect action is so much better than no action, right? Perfection is not required. We just need progress. So don't say, oh, I'm just waiting for when everything will be perfect. That time is never going to come. Imperfect action is better. So maybe you have clients that you need to call them. Maybe there are meetings you have to do them. Maybe you have to go market. And, a lot of people don't like marketing or sales or putting themselves out there. Go do it. Maybe there's one new strategic network that you relationship that you have to have. Reach out, right? But take action, like hit the ground running. Don't sit and stay on Facebook and just scroll aimlessly and wish and dream, because your wishes, your dreams, your visions, your goals, none of them are going to happen if you're not taking action. So every day take actions that move you in the direction of your most important goals, okay? So I want you to just kind of imagine with me, right? So think about it. Think about, this is August and you're like, man, I did some stuff, but not as much stuff I wanted to do. But between August and December, every day you treated it like a gift. You treated it with respect. You budgeted it and you acted. You took action every day, knowing that is the action that will drive you. Only to look at the end of the year and you're like, oh my goodness, this was my best year ever. And I got 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times the results I got in the second half of the year as I did in the first half. I mean, imagine how amazing that would be. So I want you to make the commitment to treat every day like a gift, to spend it on paper, and to take lots of action, no matter how imperfect that is, okay? So thank you for watching. Again, my name is Dr. Una. I'm the CEO of Ivy League Pediatrics, and I am your career and business coach. So if this was something that you got something out of, you're excited about, I want you to subscribe to my channel and tag your friends and let them know this is where we should be. So I'll see you again soon.